Up everybody, it's Dark Strider, the YouTube assassin, and all I'm doing right now is just clean up quests, things like that. Wow, I'm getting notifications that I'm live. Just clean up quests. I got like a ton of these things to do here that I didn't do on my main, and I think that maybe I should be doing them. Maybe I should get them all out the way because what's happening, everybody? Holy crap! What's everybody up to? How's everybody doing today? Like 19 of you jumped on. So it was a lot of firsts. I have like a metric buttload of quests and stuff that I still didn't do. That's coming. Really, Sarge? How'd you like it? How did you like crit build is great. Face reveal is coming, don't worry. We're gonna do it Darth Vader style. Look at this, I have cultists to beat. I got like all these things. I have like a map that's incomplete. Got all this crap everywhere. No, no, no. I'm not gonna die when I reveal my face. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna show up in a different way. Drachme, the best way to do Drachme, honestly, you're gonna have to just get a bunch of bows and sell those off. Those go for a lot of money, especially at higher levels. You know, here and there I play it. You know, like I've been looking into it for like certain reasons. What's up, Ghost Slayer? Fallen Order. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm good. What's happening, everybody? And you know what? Everybody asks me. That's your number one requested thing is where are the XP and Drachme glitches? Thank you, Chew. I appreciate it. It all depends. I go either way, depending on the flow of like the game and like what I want to get accomplished. Well, I have a good friend who actually does music. I would play his music in the background. That would be crazy. Yeah, I've seen that his thing it does work like 40% of the time. I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something that's gonna give us, you know, like 100%. That's what I want. Yeah, this is like my fifth new game plus, honestly. Let me see. I don't even remember where I am in the actual. Ah, here we go. Kings of Sparta. That's where I was. I'm level 99 because like I've just been doing this for like a while. Like I mean, I've done this. God, since like its inception, since like day one. I've had this and I've had like all the stuff going on. Look at this. This new game plus, I don't even have like most of the map like open. Not just that. Look at my ability points. I have people like really bug out when they see the ability points. Yep, a lot of people. I took a lot of heat for that. I took a lot of heat for like a lot of the XP glitches. I lost like a lot of subs over that. Like people, I don't know. It's a touchy subject for some people. Like people felt that like if I show you guys how to do exploits in a single player game, that like I would show you guys exploits on multiplayer, which is not what I'm about. I don't want, you know, like you know, if it's multiplayer, obviously it's cheating, but single player, I see no problem with it. Yeah, once you reach level 99, as you can see, like in the upper right-hand corner, I have 2,375 ability points that I cannot use because I've maxed everything out. Every time from level 99, every time you gain a quote-unquote level, you actually gain an ability point. So you could technically just continuously gain them. No, there's no Odyssey multiplayer. Like, people will just complain that, you know, if I'm showing you glitches, I'll show you guys multiplayer glitches. And this set is actually my favorite set. It's the Helio set. And the way that I have it set up, it actually has some decent crit damage and a little extra when it comes to fire. With the sun hat that we got, I added 99% sunburn resistance to my headpiece, which means that I do not take a lot of damage from fire. So, as you can see, plus 200% damage while on fire. So it does pretty nicely. It does some pretty... Here, look, I'm going to stand right in the fire. And you'll see my XP, my hit points really don't drop.
Damn, that's good leather. Stupid flames, get out, damn you!
I'll have to be here for like 30 minutes or something before like I actually die of burning. And that's if I don't like use my well, I can use it because it negates all abilities, but
no, put it out.
The Heracles set actually allows you to not take any damage from fire. Yeah, a couple of you guys missed out on the bow to this set. This set actually had this bow. Where is it? Yep, this right here, the Photinos. It comes with this set, the Helio set. And if you have this bow, well, back in the day, if you had it, when it first came out, you could keep selling it off and then downloading it again for free from the store if you had it. And you could just get infinite resources or infinite drachmae, which was big. I have right now freaking drachmae that like I'm never gonna burn through. You know what? Some of the other things I have to do, I have to. You know what? I don't care about what Brazidis is saying. I'm ready. Let's go. I actually have so much. I got to get on doing the Ostrakas. I've done them on a different thing, on a different file. Don't fight, guys. Be nice. Be nice.
Where are the kings?
There. What do you say now?
Channel your inner Baby Yoda.
You've made your point, Archidamus. I yield.
What's up, Asmodeus? This is how they settle debates? This is how I want to settle debates.
As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Nope, I will be doing a face reveal. It is coming up soon.
He should thank me.
Most likely it'll be next week, being that everybody wants to see. It'll just be a lot easier for me too. I don't want to keep wearing the hood all the time.
How dare you show your face in Sparta? Cassandra helped me secure Corinthia, my king. She helped with the Ilotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
I've gone through at least 5 times.
Your
At
daughter
least.
killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose she gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Your elders had both her children thrown off a cliff. They tore our family apart. Cassandra, not here. But the minute she thought Sparta was in danger, she came back. She brought us
A
all
lot of
back together.
the AC rumors and everything are out of control, man. They're like crazy.
Control his temper either.
Keep finding things like you know, it's gonna be
What are yours?
Ragnarok, not Legion. Then it, you know, other people are saying it's gonna be Legion. Other people are saying it's whatever.
My intentions are to return home. Here, where I was born.
What happened on Taygedos brought shame on Sparta.
My grocery list is
You
insane.
and your family have no home here.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army
I don't know that
fights
I'd talk to her like that if she's got her eyes glowing and
Join
shit
the
like that.
commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander out of Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Well, yeah, it was kind of like free XP, but what do you call it? The way that it worked in Origins, it actually worked like that. It was absolute free, but
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise. and
Origins
the
was
champion
shorter.
requires an escort.
you could complete the entire game in 6 hours if you really
I
hustled.
want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
So if you
That's how she'll bring glory to Sparta.
took like maybe you did a new game plus a week,
Not
you'd
the event matters,
probably gain like
by making sure
immense
Sparta wins the
amounts
entire Olympics.
of ability points in Origins.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done. And you'll give us back our home.
Not really. When I play the other AC games, it just takes me like a couple of tries to get used to it. I do have a problem playing the other AC games if I'm filming like, you know, like from one to the next. Like in some of my videos, like you see, like I have like multiple Assassin's Creed games going on at once, and sometimes I forget the controls and the gameplay. I always forget that I can't climb every single wall like I can in Odyssey. I try to respond to everybody, Nathan. Nathaniel, I'm sorry.
Well,
Everybody I try to respond to.
Still have your head on your shoulders.
I'm a big fan of my fans. Like, I really love everything that you guys... That's why I do these things. I like to have conversations with you guys. It's a lot of fun. I try to have conversations with you guys in the comments too, but like, there's so many things that are going on all at once. No, you know what? A lot of people, that's the only game that they've played was Odyssey. There are like a lot of, you know, differences between the Assassin's Creed games, honestly. Yeah, look at this. I have 6,609,656 as far as Drachmi. I'm not really doing the dailies or anything anymore because the ore, I have everything. I don't have anything left that I need. Well, when you start the new game, what ends up happening is you can select whether you want to be Alexios or Cassandra. You could change that. But basically in the New Game Plus, you gain all the ability points, all the gear, everything that you already had is back. Like if you never left it. So it's not like you're starting back at the beginning. Like me right now, if I start a New Game Plus, I'm level 99. I have this 2,375 ability points. I have all my ore, all of my drachmi, all my gear. It's all like the highest level, which I have it all. I have all my gear to level 99. Except for like the little things that like drop here and there. Yeah, so like everything that I own is level 99 right now. So when I go into New Game Plus, I would bring every last one of these with me, and they would all be level 99 still. Oh, I didn't get my invite. I'm upset about that, Asmodeus. I didn't get my invite to the freaking the Sith. I want my invite. Where is it? I call shenanigans on that.
You're new. If it's training you want, we don't just take anyone.
Cassandra is not just anyone, bro, Chacho. What are you talking about?
Do I look like I need training? I was sent by King Pausanias to collect the Pancration champion.
My apologies. I didn't realize you were here for testicles.
Testicles. That's Testiclos' brother.
Next time, think before opening your mouth.
Typical Spartan. Don't understand that honey can get you more than vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get this champion of yours to Elise. I hope he lives up to your promise.
Oh, he will. Look for his camp on the southernmost island in Messenia. Good luck.
Time to get
Oh
this
boy.
to-
She wants to get those nuts. She said, I'm gonna go get Testicles. Oh my god, he's like mad far. Where is he? Dude, I gotta come all the way over here. I don't have any close. Ah, so aggravating. Alright, I'll come to Apia Port. Apia Port. Honestly, like if you want like a full understanding of like everything that's going on in the Assassin's Creed universe, you will try to get like the very first one and go from there. I really hope that they make the first one an HD remake or remodel or remaster, whatever. I would love to see it on current gen consoles. It was a good game. I was kind of upset, and this is a true story, when I got Assassin's Creed 2 and it didn't have the assassin from the first one. I was a little upset because I kind of grew fond of him, of Altair. But what's happening, Dead Wolf? Long time no see. Once I met Ezio, who is the assassin in Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, I grew to love him. I thought he was awesome. He was very charismatic. And I could see why they gave him a trilogy, honestly. I would love to see... I wanted to see Bayek get a trilogy, but for some reason that wasn't in the cards. But he was a great assassin. He was very charismatic. Even Connor, I didn't think Connor was a bad assassin. I know people in Assassin's Creed 3, they thought Connor was like just terrible. And, you know, in a way he was, but to me he really wasn't that bad. He really wasn't. You know, the whole portrayal you know, like the dumb Native American that, you know, they did from like, you know, like the old black and white John Wayne movies and stuff like that. I thought that was a little over the top in some situations, but yeah, I didn't even think that was a bad game. I thought that was a pretty cool game. You know what? If you play the mobile game, Assassin's Creed, I forget what it's called, but they actually do that. It's actually time displacement where you get to play as all the assassins. You have all the assassins working together to defeat Templars from all sorts of time displacements. I will only accept the temporal displacement Assassin's Creed game if they bring back Desmond. If Desmond came back, then I would be like, okay. Syndicate, honestly, was not my favorite, but, you know, like, I don't think it was as bad as people make it out. And it's not just because, like, you know, like, I'm an Assassin's Creed fanboy or anything like that. I have my rankings of, you know, best to worst Assassin's Creed game, best to worst Assassins, things of that nature and whatnot. And honestly, when we got to Syndicate, when we got to Rogue, Unity, you know, we did have problems with those games. I'm not going to lie. They were problematic, but, you know, like, they weren't so terrible that, like, I stopped playing them or, like, I put them down. Well, no, I'm lying. Unity got to the point where, like, I got a little bored. I really did. But I think that what people are missing from these games right now is the whole multiplayer thing. I think doing the online thing was a lot of fun. I mean, you know, granted, you know, like sometimes it was hard or sometimes you could like cheat playing in multiplayer. Like I used to stand on top of like this one tower. I think it was Brotherhood, where the multiplayer there, I would stand on this one tower and I would just stand there. And like if you were climbing, I knew you were either coming to get me or you were my target. So when people were coming to get me, I would just smoke bomb and smack them. And sometimes my target, if they came up to smack me, I would either put them down, or the other thing I would do is jump off of the tower and just land right on top of you while you were below. Yeah, Unity co-op was great. It really was. I'm not gonna lie there. Unity co-op was a lot of fun. In fact, I should do a stream where I do a Unity co-op and somebody joins me. Somebody, anybody. Everybody!
Just another drink. For fortification. Improves the stamina.
Oh my god, he's drunk.
Another sip and training. Good for the constitution.
Him and his sack, they're drunk. Look at this guy. He's vomiting. Ew. Ew. He drank a lot, too.
What do you want from the great champion Testicles? Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm here to take you to the Olympics.
Olympics?
I'm good with video game orgies.
I'm going to be the champion.
And the new Star Wars game actually is pretty good. I think it is a little short, but it is pretty good.
Champion!
Not gonna lie.
Testicles!
Wow, this dude needs to take it down a couple of notches.
Oh no, can't possibly go now. Training, see? And I don't know if I'm up to going sailing on your boaty.
Enough! Get on my ship, or I'll drag you there.
Don't yell at me! I was coming anyway!
Ugh, Malaka.
To the Olympics! The people need me! Well,
The Olympics needs him. Testicles.
Better fucking win.
You know, I actually saw a comment where I said something about the ship being a boat. And the person was so ass hurt that I said boat instead of ship that they flipped out and put this big long comment about it's a ship, not a boat. You should know the game you're playing. You should pay more attention. You should do this. You should do that. I was like, dude, suck it. He does look like a buff Billy Crystal. With blonde hair. With the blondest of hair. I gotta agree, Julio. Black Flag was pretty good. I really did enjoy Black Flag, I'm not gonna lie. Black Flag was great. You know what? I would have loved to have seen Connor's father, his story, how he turned to the what do you call it? The Templars. That would have been a great kind of a great story, I think. That I would have loved to see. A lot of people love Black Flag and they hold it as a standard for all these games on the water. Like Origins, I thought it was okay, like, you know, as far as Origins went too. Like the land mass and the water and things like that. I thought that was great. I thought it could have been better. Odyssey, I was worried it was going to have too much because you had to travel lands all over the place, but it really wasn't that. It wasn't that bad. Even, you know what really got me was there was a PlayStation, a PSP game, and they did release it later, I think. No, they didn't release it. They released the Vita game. All right, so PlayStation Portable had a game that was basically a sequel to the very first Assassin's Creed, and it filled in the blanks that you got when you got to like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, when you were trying to figure out like what was really going on with Altair and like, you know, his family and how did all this stuff happen and whatnot. It was actually a great game, and it really kept the spirit of Assassin's Creed. One of the problems that people have with like the current Assassin's Creed games, well, not Origins so much, but Odyssey definitely, is the lack of a hidden blade. And the fact that, you know, there were no assassins in this time period. You know? It was a brand new concept. You know what, Brian? I really do think that the current game, or on the current hardware, it will come out. I think that if they do a remake or a remaster of the original Assassin's Creed, that it will come with the PSP game as well. Uh-oh. Hold on, everybody. This is Lady Strider. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? You home? You made it home?
Yes, I made it home.
Okay. Say hello to the fans. You're live while I'm live streaming.
Oh, hello, YouTubers. My bad.
It's all good. It's fine. That's why I answered. I wanted you to say hi to everybody.
Sup, people? I'll let you go. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. I'll call you after the stream. What are you, Assassin's Creed? Your favorite subject? and all the different Assassin's Creed games that were going on. And oh, I want all you guys to know that just for no reason at all, except for like out of love, Lady Strider actually bought me like a Goku that was Ultra Instinct, like a one of those pops, a pop Ultra Instinct Goku. Scored mega points with me and Lil Strider. We loved it.
Yes.
Oh, David Brooks said, "Hey, Lady Strider."
Love, David. Yes, I bought that purely out of love because I wanted you to have it. We were meant to have it. I was meant to find it because you were talking about that when we first started chatting. So.
All right.
It's not as sexy, as hot as hell as Dark Strider.
Oh, of course Goku's not as sexy as Dark Strider.
Well, my voice is not as sexy.
All right, hon, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right.
Love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
No, not all gamers are incels. I'm not a fake gamer. I'm a real mother. Yeah, honestly, Nathaniel, like that's a good tactic. Or you know what? Coming on the ships and attacking other ships for like materials. That way you save on like, you know, breaking down your weapons and stuff like that, your armor, and you could just sell the armor and weapons if they go for a high price.
I'm gonna win!
Are you excited for the games, Cassandra?
Thrilled.
Sparta! Woo!
Stand, warrior, stand. Feet firmly planted, even in the sand. Our spirits soar.
Look at this. This is how much I haven't done. I've only been concentrating on builds and getting all my gear to 99 and doing all the weeklies and stuff like that. This is all I've been doing. Look at this. I have whole regions I haven't come to. Oh, this is the flamboyant dude. Oh.
Welcome to the Olympic Games! The party has officially begun!
Alcibiades, I'm surprised you're wearing clothes.
The day is young, little goat.
Little goat, that's messed up. Goons are okay. To the Olympics.
Haven't come all this way to stand on the dock.
Quite right.
Oh, this was funny. I remember this.
Personal
This is
sparring
sad.
partner.
You? A skinny little Athenian? I'm the champion! Or gonna be. Sparta!
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have my laptop open. But to answer your question, Mix King, see, I don't know if it's going to be Legion or if it's going to be Ragnarok. Everybody's pointing towards Ragnarok, but all the foreign game websites are putting up that it's Legion. So that's why I keep thinking up maybe we're going to get one for one system and the other for the other system, just like we got for PS3 and PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One when they first came out. How we got Rogue for the last gen systems and Unity for the current gen systems.
Well, that's obvious.
You're right, it may be called Kingdom. We don't know. That's the thing that burns me. I don't know. Yeah, the original was great, honestly. Not gonna lie, the original, I still have it on like every system. Oh my god, he died. Jaws got him. I really did get a kick out of like looking that up though, and the thing is that the rumors that are coming out, the rumors are phenomenal.
You want me to compete in the Olympics?
You see, Brian, that's my argument. That is my argument. Legion would be better because The whole theme of Legion was to finish off the Antiquities trilogy. But some people will argue that the trilogy people don't want a trilogy, or that Ubisoft doesn't want a trilogy.
If it means I have to compete, so be it.
The event doesn't start just
That's how I feel. Honestly, give us Legion, let us finish off the Antiquities, let us finish off whatever Layla's doing, and then go to Ragnarok, because it puts us back into closer to the present day, where we actually have the Hidden Blade. Well, that's what Legion was supposed to be. Legion is supposed to be, according to the rumors that we got initially, Legion was supposed to be over in Rome. It was ancient Rome. It was after the events of Origins. And what ends up happening is that we go to like this brand new setting where it's either supposed to be Aya and Bayek had another kid, or it's, Bayek again, something along those lines, and they actually meet Cassandra. So, like Bayek or the brand new son, because we all know Kemu died, him and the brand new son or whatever are the male version players, and then Cassandra would still be the female player, and then you would take it from there. Which to me it would make sense, and then you move forward. Then you go into Ragnarok, which is 1,000 years later. In all honesty, I would like to see, as a game mechanic, that they institute Cassandra in further games. That they do, she helped out or had something to do with the advancement of the Assassin Brotherhood. That I would love to see. That would make a lot of sense to me, I think. It does, only because we don't know what she's been doing in the older games, honestly, from Origins, it was kind of like a retcon, almost. And I did a video where, I show in Assassin's Creed 2, there was a basement that you go to where it was like a crypt of all the older assassins. And Darius was one of them. He was actually one of the older assassins. But when we got to Origins, it's like, how could this be the origin when we've got 4 other assassins that predated Bayek? So we came out with, okay, maybe they're spiritual successors. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. I really do. You guys, you guys keep me happy. You guys make me want to continue to do this. I love it. Oh yeah. We figured that maybe the assassins in the crypt were spiritual successors. They weren't exactly assassins, but they upheld the assassin morals and everything like that. What's happening, Slick? And that could be easily explained. But then we get to we get here to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and we have no Hidden Blade. Assassin isn't even a word, so you're not really an assassin. They can't call it Spartan's Creed, because that would make no sense. Well, that's the thing. In the Assassin's Creed 2, there is a crypt that Ezio has to go to. He finds these plates all over Italy, and he returns them, and he opens up a hidden hall so that he could get the armor of Altair. Now, the thing is that Origins is great, honestly. You really do have to play it. Oh my God, Amir! Yes, the ore glitch was revealed, and then quickly stomped out. Jake Paul and Logan Paul came on the channel and tried to beat me up for supremacy. so they could take the secrets of the glitch. I defeated them in Mortal Kombat. I let KSI kick their butts, and that's all there was to it. Yeah, honestly, the Odyssey, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Odyssey is good, but I have a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? It really blew my mind, like a lot of the things that went down. Yeah, there you go. Odyssey of Amithios. That would have been a great. I always felt like Odyssey should have been its own IP, honestly. It should have been its own intellectual property. It should have been, you know, maybe it could have been like a story from the Assassin's Creed universe. But I always felt like it was different than the traditional Assassin's Creed games. Not just because we didn't have the hidden blade, but because, you know, like it dealt with other matters that, you know, like we really didn't have, you know? So to me, it was kind of wild. A lot of the complaints that people have is that Odyssey didn't have the hidden blade. And like when we got the Darius DLC, everybody thought that we were going to get the hidden blade then. You know? Everybody was upset. Everybody was like, "Oh man, we should have got it then." I knew they weren't going to do it because they would have kind of like messed up you know, just like the gameplay and stuff. Yeah, see? That's what it should have been, Nathaniel. And you know what? You're right. You're right. The side games could have been more experimental. Yeah, Odyssey was more about the backstory of the Isu, but the thing is that, honestly, that's why I want an Isu game. Give me an Isu game. Does not have to be Assassin's Creed. It could be just like he was talking about, an Assassin's Creed Tale or something like that, you know? But give me an Isu game. I want details on the Isu. We've already seen them with Adam and Eve and Eden. We've seen that. We've seen, you know, like a bunch of different things going on. And I would love to see more, honestly. I would love to see an Assassin's Creed game that literally deals with the Isu. To me, that would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Give me their backstory. Give me, you know, obviously they're supposed to be the first things that were on this planet. So let's have fun with that. You know, give us how man was created. Give us how Adam and Eve defected. Give us all that. See, yeah, it would be an apocalypse. That would be excellent. I would love to see something like that. I would love to see, I mean, Atlantis kind of gave us that. Kind of. I think Atlantis could have done a little more, honestly. The Atlantis DLC, to me, it was a lot more different than what we saw when we saw the things, the series of events that happened to Atlantis in the Assassin's Creed 3, if you played Assassin's Creed 3. Their version of Atlantis was a little bit different, and what ended up happening to the people was kind of similar, but not really. I could see something like that, Nathaniel. I could see them doing something like that. Or like it's like, you know, like William Miles talking to a young Desmond, teaching him these like stories when he's a kid and everything like that. But the thing is that like whatever they do, they really have to do it right, you know? The Assassin's Creed Chronicles really, it struck a nerve with a lot of people. Nobody really liked the side scroller thing, you know? They definitely didn't like that. Definitely was not an Assassin's Creed
I'm
game.
here for the Pancration.
But
Must be joking. The
I
only
mean,
fight that
it
will
did
miss
kind of
these
work some
casualties.
parts. It did have like some of the it did have some of the lore and everything. It did have some of
He
what do you
said he
call
let
it?
flow with
The
the water. I mean, weather.
I don't want to say
Okay, okay.
it
Say
if
what
you
you
ever
want.
saw, especially
This
if
is
you got the Ezio
unprecedented,
trilogy.
but the crowd will riot
If
over
you
my
got the Ezio
crafting stunts.
trilogy and you saw
Very well. The
they had the
quotation
two
will read
movies
so.
that came with it. One of the movies was
Time to go.
Embers. The Asian girl at the end, or that visited Ezio in Embers, is actually the main character of Chronicles China. And it actually keeps up with the lore and everything regarding Ezio. But it has nothing to do with the Assassin's Creed story as a whole.
Welcome to Olympus.
Under glitch.
Today, we gather not in war, but to honor Zeus and Hera.
So I, the muse's nectar shedding, to conquerors deal the draught divine, whose brow with garlands amply spreading.
Wow, this guy has a lot of crazy words to go with this.
The sound of virtue.
Yes, yes, there could be no more fitting tribute than a quote from Pindaros. Let the contest begin.
I'll crush you like an ant.
There's a way to cheat in this too.
It hurts!
Where's your
Please,
tough
by
go
the
now?
gods, no more!
That wasn't it. But that works.
That was easy.
There is a way
Stop.
if you are a Beastmaster, you have some kind of animal with you, the animal will attack them when you come into the arena.
What? Don't blink, or you will be seeing stars.
What the? I punched him and it bounced off him? What was that? Okay, so clearly I have my gear on me still. That's how they're treating it. Can't use any of my stuff. But he still got his butt kicked. There we go. Down you go.
The crowd loves you, but you're not
They
done yet.
love you.
Not done?
A fine offering to the gods, wouldn't you say? Soon we will return for the final contest. The mighty Cassandra against our reigning champion.
Uh-oh. Who am I fighting?
Warriors.
I don't remember this part. That's how long it's been since I've done this. I've done like 5 playthroughs on New Game Plus, and I can't remember this whole thing here. It's so crazy.
Astounding! To think I could be a companion to an Olympic champion.
Oh, you're even better at sparring than
Just
I
in
am.
case, I'm not seeing anything happen on the sidebar there. I don't know if anybody's
Though if
talking,
Socrates were a
if
more
anybody's typing.
brilliant partner,
Alcibiades.
YouTube has been acting weird lately. Not gonna lie, it's been
I was
very weird.
with my friends Demophanes and Callias. Respected
I'm gonna
Olympic
bring
judges,
out
no less.
my laptop
Too much
so that I could catch anybody who's talking, but it's looking weird.
You look like you drank from Medea's cup.
Woo! I love Medea.
You think he's been poisoned? If you've been poisoned, I need to find these judges.
Poison?
Uh-oh.
Do you think that they could be too, or
Oh, there you go, Kathleen.
They're good men. You can't think one of them.
What next game am I gonna play? While I'm waiting for... Yeah, it is, Brian. It's always acting strange. While I'm waiting for the next Assassin's Creed, I've been playing Outer Worlds, which I highly recommend. If you guys have not played it, it is absolutely amazing. I already played Days Gone, and honestly, I'm a big fan of Days Gone. I'm still playing Days Gone. I'm playing like the New Game Plus and everything. And that game is just phenomenal. Like, I'm starting to see that like the more that you run into these games that get poor reviews, you really have to pay more attention to, because I'm starting to think that some of these guys are getting paid off. They're never going to pay me off. I'm going to shoot straight, but I think some of these guys are getting paid off, because Days Gone I thought was phenomenal. It was like an amazing story. I felt for the character. I felt for like what was going on. Outer Worlds, that got great reviews, but like I mean, it's amazing anyway. People who have not played Fallout or have played Fallout and don't like Fallout, they believe it's going to be exactly like that. And there are some similarities, but not really. Yeah, I don't think they played Days Gone fully through either, because my experience with Days Gone was way different than what I've seen. Death Stranding, honestly, it's weird. It really is weird, and I really should upload the rest of my gameplay for like all those games. Death Stranding, even though it's weird, I really enjoy it, believe it or not. You really have to like pay attention to it though. No, if you have no adrenaline, depending on your level and depending, I think, on your abilities, you gain that 1 bar quick. The other thing that I like to do is I like to like run and hide for a little bit and like maybe attack an animal or something, and that'll increase your adrenaline as well, you know. Anything that attacks you will give you adrenaline. If it's a little bit weaker, like when I'm fighting... I'll be fighting some of the mercenaries, and if the mercenary is stronger than me, like I'll run and attack some weaker things. I like to keep around soldiers that are weaker, and then I'll attack them to build up my adrenaline quick.
Time to pay this Priam a visit.
And like the higher level, the more ability points, the more you raise the spear, the more adrenaline bars you'll have. With this build that I have, I don't even need adrenaline. I just kill everything. Sometimes I'll one-shot it. Sometimes I'll you know, just brutalize it. With my other build, with my assassin build, that one does one-shots all the time. Thank you. I'll definitely keep it up. I appreciate you guys. I love, you know, hearing from you guys. I love, you know, like interacting with you guys. You guys actually make this all work,
now,
for me at least.
We're going to have a conversation.
Please, I was just doing what I was told.
10,000, almost 500 subs. And
Not after you. I'm
every one of you has just been like absolutely amazing. Every one of you. I still remember people from like day one. My fans from day one, I still talk to. I actually, some of my fans from day one know what I look like in real life. They're actually on my, not my business Facebook, my actual Facebook. It's crazy. They know what me and Lady Strider and Little Strider all look like. It's cool. And one day, I mean, pretty soon, you guys are all going to know what I look like. Probably next week. That's what I'm going to do. We'll do the face reveal next week. I'll do an announcement video, and then, like, we'll do it. And on that day, I'll make sure that, you know, like, everybody could be a part of it. And we'll try to, you know, like, be as long as possible. I'll answer a bunch of questions. Because I am missing a finger, which everybody always asks me, am I really missing that finger? I am missing that finger, that ring finger like the assassins. It's just a bunch of stuff we'll answer. It'll be fun. No problem, Nathaniel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, this guy don't look good. What's wrong with this guy?
Here, I have the antidote.
Oh, that was my homeboy who was dying. My eccentric boy.
More wine, please, to wash away the taste.
A treatment worthy of Hippocrates.
I can already feel my stamina returning.
Uh-oh. That sounds dirty.
You have one last fight in the Pancration?
Let's go.
Yeah, Mix, now that I got my my laptop open, I see your question and everything. By the way, guys, Super Chats now that I've got my laptop open, I'll be able to answer, and I'll answer right away. I'm sorry, I didn't have my laptop open, and I'm doing this basically off of my PS4. And over here in the States, we just celebrated Thanksgiving. You know, like mine's was pretty good. I hope everybody else's was as well. Kind of had like Thanksgiving and then Friendsgiving the next day. Dark Mystery Boy, what are you up to, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it. You're so happy. What's going on? Talk to me.
Your next opponent is Dorios. Claims to be descended from Heracles himself.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready.
You ever faced an Olympic champion before?
I fought all sorts of people, and they were armed with more than just their fists. Let me in there.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. How is she? What's her name? I'll give her a shout out right now. Oh, Mix King, I am definitely buying the PS5 when it comes out. I've already allocated $2,000 that I've put to the side for both the Scarlet for Xbox and the PS5. I am prepared. I am ready for this. I want it so bad. Skylar. That's a cute name. Oh, I want to say hello to Skylar. Dark Mystery Boy official. He's been with the channel forever. And I'm just giving you a shout out because he's with you. You got a good man. I wish you guys a lot of happiness. Wow, so I just beat this dude. Good. He needed a beating. Now we see where it goes from here. I forgot all about this.
The gods have looked kindly on these, our champions. But
That's good, Dark.
there can only be
I like that.
one winner.
Uh-oh.
Sparta! Yours is eternal glory.
I didn't get oiled up. Why didn't I get oiled up? I thought I was supposed to be oiled. You know what? The next Far Cry, actually, I do remember Jenna. Dark, I do remember her. I remember when you guys were dating and everything. I remember you broke up. Brian, as far as Far Cry goes, I'm a little apprehensive about it. They haven't made any noise about it, and that scares me because usually around the time that we're hearing about the next Assassin's Creed and all those rumors and everything, they usually have rumors like flying all over the place about Far Cry. And I haven't heard anything, and it's really, I mean, it's kind of devastating. I would like to see a next Far Cry, but I kind of think they messed that up with everything that's going on with that Far Cry New Dawn. I think they kind of screwed some of the things up. To me, they kind of bonk their series unless they're going to like retract New Dawn. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is our next Far Cry game, our next Far Cry game is going to take place in some dystopian future, and that's where they're all going to take place. If they're going with that. Well, happy birthday, Dark. Well, if they're planning it as a live service, I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive about that too. If we know nothing from Fallout 76, is that they have a lot of issues that they're going to work out, or they have to work out, if you're not making an MMO. Just a live service.
The statue of Artemis in the cedar.
I missed you too, Dark. I really did. I miss all you guys. I really got to go live a little more often. But yeah, I think that they got to be very careful, honestly, Brian. They got to be careful with their story arc if they're going to do Far Cry, especially if they're going to do it live. If we're going to go into like a dystopian future, I'm worried it's going to be too much like Fallout or some kind of post-apocalyptic thing. It kind of worries me. That's a possibility, Mix. I could see them doing something like that. Yeah, I do have to live stream more. Yeah, I could see that. One or two MMO live services, that I think is like the minimum. We still see games like EverQuest, Final Fantasy 11. Those are like way old. WoW is still on, World of Warcraft, but they're not as popular. Final Fantasy 14 is still on, but I really don't think a lot of people are playing that either. What is the go-to MMO right now? Does anybody know? Oh my God, Cloisterpede, what's going on? Definitely long time no see. For a gauntlet? For what gauntlet?
Who are you?
Me? I'm no one. But you. You're even godlier than Brasidas said you'd be.
Oh.
It should be your statue between these trees.
Brasidas? What does he have to do with this?
Warrior, he said. Look for the mighty warrior with the broken spear. I added the godly bit.
El Bakir, what's happening?
Brasidas knows a warrior when he sees one. Word of my deeds
Yeah, I'm doing good.
will outlive any statue.
Of course. Your story should be sung from the mountaintops.
I've got a bunch of different gauntlets. I actually built my own gauntlet, David. Somebody actually sent me blueprints for a gauntlet, which was crazy.
Speak with her too, yes?
Wait,
She looks like you.
tell me where they went.
I should. It's what Brasidas paid me for, after all.
Then why don't you?
He didn't pay enough.
Oh. Oh. This dude's gonna try to kill me. And I've got a fire axe. Woo! Missed. Woo! Woo! Nope. Nope. Ow! Ah, that's what you get. Oh! Come attack me, I'll get on fire. Come on. Come on. Ah, come on. That's not it. Come on, dude. Okay, attack me. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. No, not with that nonsense. You suck. You're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. Whoa. No! Die! Ha ha!
My story will outlive any statue. Who says that?
Tell me where they are, or I'll cut that shit.
Yeah, leatherwork. You know what? If you do leatherwork, I want to see it. I want to see what you do, because somebody else has done woodworking, and they actually created a bunch of crazy stuff, a bunch of crazy weapons, and it just looks so good. So good.
Show mercy. Speak! They're on a hill. A cliff overlooking the gale.
A cliff overlooking the gale.
Brasidas didn't pay you enough? Who did? Tell me, or I'll wrap your guts around your neck and hang you from that tree.
The Archon. He's paying more for your head than Brasidas could afford in 2 lifetimes.
Uh-oh.
Tell me who the Archon is. I want a name.
Give me the name of the Archon, so I can kill him.
His name is Lagos, and he's the most powerful man in Arabia.
I do. I do.
He who
Trust me, dog.
controls the grain, controls the world.
You threatened the wrong people, Malaka.
I don't threaten. I promise!
Now I gotta go kill this other guy. The funny thing is, I started another account so that I could run around and do other things. As far as like Assassin's Creed, I'm making lists and everything. And I keep forgetting that like when you're early on in the game, you can't jump off of giant cliffs and mountains and stuff like that and survive. Thank you, Kathleen. You too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. I really do. You guys are so awesome. Love each and every one of my fans. You guys are great. Really? I'm into, you know what? I love seeing the things that you guys do. Like, it's actually amazing. Like, each of you all have, like, these different talents and, like, abilities and everything. It's kind of wild. On the PS5 and Scarlet, I definitely want to see, hold on one second. Yes, I like family too, David. R-Seater, what is up? Thank you for stopping by. Dark Mystery Boy, I said it before, I'll say it again, Skylar. Now, Mix King, as far as titles on the PS5, I really want to see an Assassin's Creed, and I think, like I said before in a previous video, it's either going to be Legion or it's going to be Ragnarok. I'm thinking. And then there'll be like a different one on like the current gen system, kind of like we had with Rogue and Unity. I would like to see another Far Cry. I would like to see another Fallout. Honestly, I would love to see another Days Gone, Red Dead. Doom is going to be like a mainstay. We're going to see those again. Resident Evil, I would love to see another Resident Evil. But, you know, like, I also do want to see, like, a bunch of, like, new ideas, new titles, new blood, you know? I don't just want to keep seeing, like, remakes. I kind of feel like the Xbox One and the PS4 did have some great titles to come out, but I really feel like we did a lot of, like, not remakes, but remasters of titles we already had. And I felt like there were a lot of those. A lot of those.
Thank the gods you found us. I got your message. Your messenger is lucky to be alive. He betrayed you, Brasidas.
These cultists Marini told me about. They knew you were coming and must have forced La Roche to place the bounty on your heads. Trusting anyone in Arcadia will be difficult now.
Which is why I say we put that Archon's head on a pike.
Oh.
The message to the Puppet King in Sparta will be clear. Let's find out more about what's going on in Arcadia. We should be able to solve this Lagos problem without too many beheadings.
After what happened to the Manga in Corinthia,
That crowd wanted blood.
violence doesn't always solve problems.
Well, Resident Evil 3 and
We need La Roche alive.
Final Fantasy 7, I could see them doing on the next gen. I would really
He's working for the cult of Cosmos,
like it
not
if
Sparta.
the next generation actually had backwards compatibility, because I don't want to like lose my PS4 games. I don't want to lose my PS3 games. I would love to like play them all on, you know?
Looks like I came just in time.
You certainly did. But it's time to make a decision.
Yeah, Reddit, I mean, sometimes
My mother's plan.
Reddit is dead on, sometimes they're wrong. So, you know, only the future will tell.
Letting your impulses
That's
overcome your
when
reason.
we'll see what's happening.
Thousands of
But
Spartans depend on La Roche.
as far as like Ragnarok or Legion, like I said earlier on in the stream, I would love to see Legion and then Ragnarok on a next gen console, or Ragnarok later, because Ragnarok basically is going to be in a Viking setting. It's closer to the 1000s, and everything that like I reported on like that one video that I did, it does sound legitimate, but I would like to see it later on because I want to see a completion of the
You
antiquities.
can't miss that monstrosity. You could go after him now, but be careful. He's well defended. Then we must weaken his defenses. He's got barracks.
See, I would love that. I would love if like the current, well, the next gen consoles have like that high speed load. Just for the hell of it, I showed Lil Strider a Commodore 64 and the load time that we had there, and he was blown away that it took like 10 minutes almost to like load a game. Like, that was psychotic. No, honestly, I agree. Like, if it is a Vikings game, I'd love it. But the thing is that I want to see a close to, like, what we already started with Origins and Odyssey. You know, jumping to the Viking era is a little too fast for me, even though we would have the Hidden Blade. But also, as I said, I want to see Cassandra in all future games in some way, being that she's immortal. I want to see maybe how she possibly guided them, you know? Yeah. The basic loading games were a little more fun sometimes. You know what, Mix King? I would love that, honestly. Like I said, there's one viewer, one subscriber who actually is working with wood, and he's created a bunch of like weapons inspired by Origins and Odyssey out of wood, and they're amazing. He's made like clubs, things like that. They're incredible. They are like absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, Dark, I want to thank Abel for helping you on PS4. Oh, something's growling at me. What's growling at me? It's one of those lynxes, ain't it? Yup, I hate those things. No, I'm not a young dude. Everybody thinks I'm a young dude. I'm not a young dude. I will say that I have every system since the Atari 2600, because I never sold them. I kept them all. No, you didn't miss anything, Dark. And yeah, I had the C64, the Amiga 500. I love that stuff. The Atari 5200, ColecoVision. You died of dysentery.
I need to be careful.
You died of diphtheria. And you really, I looked it up, you really can't die from diphtheria. You cannot. It is not a killable disease. It's not a disease you can die of. I had the Philips CDI, I had the Sega CD, I had the Atari Lynx. I still have it. And they're all still working. Believe it or not, my PS3, the drive is kind of messed up. It won't read discs. You know what? I would love it if they did if they did an Oregon Trail that was like, if they did it and it was RDR2 style, I'd lose my mind. I really would. I think that would be like the best-selling game. I don't know. It could be like Minecraft style, and I think people would like bug out. Wow, this dude got one-shotted.
That's the end of you.
even have to do anything. I just came in there and murdered that dude. That was messed up. That was not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool. Well, what are they supposed to be? Yeah, I don't know why the PS3 store. I actually called them up one day about that. I was really upset. All right, Dark, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I would totally be about a Oregon Trail redo. That would be crazy. Honestly, they could do it like Minecraft and I would still be with it. You know what? I don't think that they would do a Cowboy Assassin's Creed. That would kind of be cool, but I have all these materials because I've just been, this is like my 5th or 6th New Game Plus. And I already have everything I need, so I don't I don't have to increase that. Plus, same thing with the ability points. Everybody looks at the ability points. They wonder how I did that. That's all the glitches and the exploits and everything that I found. I mean, it could work. They could make a Wild West AC, but it would kind of be weird because I would picture it as like RDR with like hidden blades, which would kind of be weird. I still have the power glove. I still have the power pad, the zappers. One of my friend made an alarm clock where you pull a Nintendo zapper and you like shoot the alarm clock and that's how you stop it. Man, I should do that. I should play my original Nintendo. I should bring out the power glove. It was kind of wonky with like the controls and everything. Who remembers the U-Force for the Nintendo? The U-Force for the Nintendo, that was sick. It was like a force field. It was like a freaking... It looked like a laptop almost, but there were no buttons or anything. It was just like these 2 glass plates. And like, you played the game by putting your hand over certain parts of the glass plates. They need to bring that back. Free will! What's happening? Did you really? I still have my ROB. I still have my Rob. The robots. I still have Gyromite. He used to piss me off. He used to take forever to drop that stupid top. Yeah, absolutely, Vampire. You're okay to say hi. I welcome everybody. I'm glad that, you know, like you came. This is your first message. Well, thank you for stopping by. Feel free to comment in any of the videos. Feel free anytime I'm live streaming to say hello. Talk about whatever's on your mind. Jump in the conversation. I love doing that. I love that. Oh, yeah, that was pretty wild. I actually got the Castlevania, the collection for the PlayStation 4, and I have not gotten to the end of the original Castlevania. I'm kind of scared to, because when I beat it originally, I had the NES advantage with the slow-mo, and that was how I beat it. So I'm kind of nervous.
Here I come.
I had the NES satellite, and the NES satellite was wireless, but you had to plug in the 4 wired controllers into the NES satellite. You could play Gauntlet 2, and you could play it 4-player. I thought that was amazing for the time. Now we could play like a million player, but you know. I honestly would love to see a World War II Assassin's Creed game. Honestly, I think it could work. They just have to do it the right way. And in the comics, they kind of did it, but I'm getting mad at the comic books because I don't know why we insist on like having this as a media where like we hide it from like the players. I appreciate that they have an Assassin's Creed comic series, but they really need to get on board with giving us what we need. Oh my God, Sarah, I've got easily 1,200 hours into Assassin's Creed. And that's just this file. That's not even the other files that I have. Or the other account that I just made because I'm doing other things with it.
Only one left.
Did they really? That's got to be wild that like YouTubers bought it. You know they're going to love it. You know what they're doing with it. They're enjoying it. Yeah, Sarah beat you to it, Cloister.
That settles it. Well, Grain, Lagos won't be able to feed his troops or pay for more.
Yeah, I easily have, like, it's got to be like 1,200 hours. Like, I've got, it's ridiculous the amount of, like, when this is your job, this is what you do. You just play Assassin's Creed. I mean, I play other things too, but, like, you know, to find the secrets, to find the exploits, everybody wants an XP glitch again, so I'm on the hunt for that. Oh my God, maximum capacity reached. I just... Wow. I keep forgetting that I have, like, massive inventory here. Hey, Brian, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the donation. You guys are awesome. Man, let me get rid of the blue stuff. There we go. I'll break down the blue stuff so that way I don't have to like deal with that. $517 hours. That's a lot of time put into it. That's a lot of time put into one file. Like I said, that 1,200 hours is just on this file. If I go across all my files, it's a lot. You guys are very demanding. You guys keep me on my toes. Odyssey was good. Odyssey had a good ending. The thing is that, like, Odyssey, as far as the lore goes, like, there's, like, a lot of crazy things that happen that I would have loved to have seen more go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved to see, I don't know, a little more lore. I'm kind of upset with the lore. A little more present day. I know, like, I get into arguments with a couple of you every once in a while where you think that the lore has nothing to do with it or the present day has nothing to do with it. but you know, like it's kind of the narrative that keeps it going, in my opinion, at least. I say my favorite still today, though, has to be Assassin's Creed 2. That whole series. Oh, that's true, Cloister Pete. They really didn't. They got to get on that. They really should. Well, I mean, they're working on other things, like with the PS5, they're going to have haptic technology. Ready Player One. That's going to be crazy. I'm not going to lie, Big Luke, I did like freaking Brotherhood. I think that was my favorite out of the three. Out of the whole series, I think. Yeah, you got to watch that non-canon vid, man. That thing is crazy, bro. If you see the stuff that, like, I'm saying in that thing, and a lot of people, like, took it a little too seriously, you know, but some people, they got it. They understood it. They knew where it was at. Yeah, past the second series, look at this. I got all this stuff here. 2,375. I'm about to get 2,376. And then I have all the freaking the masteries. Everything. Yeah, for some reason Unity I couldn't like keep going with Unity. I don't know why. I really don't. That was like aggravating to me. That's what I'm gonna do next weekend, I think. I'm gonna complete Unity. Just because I have to. I completed all the other ones. I even completed the Chronicles games. Yeah, Black Flag was great. It really was. I'm over in a corner. What am I doing here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, a lot of people were like bugged out because Unity had like the glitches in the beginning, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like Odyssey had like a million. I had a whole series called "Quit Your Glitching" just on Odyssey, and it was all the mistakes and the glitches that happen in Odyssey. Things catching fire for no reason, people getting stuck, the quest givers running away from you. Yeah, it might have been a good copy. Not everybody has those same issues, which is crazy. I know people that have worse issues than I did with Odyssey when Odyssey first came out. You know what, though? You know why they won't make these sequels? Because from what I understand, after the whole Ezio trilogy, I guess they felt that Revelations fell flat, and for some reason they won't do it past that. And I don't see why. They should. There are so many stories and so many characters that they did, even in Chronicles, and I would have played through it. You know what? It is a bad reason, but for some reason, like that's their thing. Like that's why there's talk that they're not gonna do. That's why they didn't do a Bayek sequel. That's why they're talking that they're not gonna do an Antiquities trilogy. That it's just gonna be, you know, just what we have already, Origins and Odyssey. That's it. And to me, that's crap. I would love to see more. I really would. Is that a serious question? Of course I'm going to play Watch Dogs 3. Hell yeah. Well, you know what? In some cases, I wanted to see more of certain protagonists. Some protagonists were really, really, I want to say they were more, I don't know, they were just way more likable, charismatic than other protagonists. Do you know that, like, I thought that Assassin's Creed Odyssey was going to be about Darius? I did the whole math, the history, everything, and I found it all. And I thought Darius was going to be what Odyssey was about. And this one dude, like, crapped all over me in all the comments on all those videos. And we ended up with a Darius DLC. I mean, some people really did not like Connor, and I got that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that he was that bad of a protagonist, but I get it. And honestly, he's not in my top 10 of, like, assassins that I enjoyed. So I'm okay with no Connor sequel. The fact that Liberation came out, and Liberation kind of sort of had him in it, that was enough for me. I was okay with that. Outer Worlds did so well, I guarantee there'll be a sequel to that. No, Mason, no new XP farms, I'm sorry. We're searching, we're looking. That's like the #1 requested thing. You see, Big Luke, that's what I was talking about. I would have loved to see a Templar version of Assassin's Creed. I think that would have been amazing. I was hoping that the next Assassin's Creed game would show us the rise of the Templars. We've seen the Cult of the Cosmos and all these other groups. I want to see some actual Templar thing.
The barracks are clear, but Lagos still has guards at the camp and the fort. Both are in Smuggler's Forest.
Really, Pete? You didn't? That's how you felt about it? I thought, yeah, there could have been like more depth to it, but I still thought that it was like a phenomenal game. I thought it was real comparable to Fallout. I think it was too short. Yeah, I really did wish that they used the outfit theme a little more. That would have been amazing. And yeah, I would love to see a Templar game. I've always said, and in fact, Odyssey was a missed opportunity. Odyssey was an opportunity for us to see Deimos's point of view. If Odyssey could have lived all the way to 2021, if we had Alexios's point of view, where he was raised by the Cult of the Cosmos, and we went through his adventure, that would have been amazing. Really? That's crazy, Pete. I've played Infamous. I actually like the first two entries of Infamous. Second Son was okay. First Light really wasn't for me, even though I was excited to see her story.
This looks like the camp.
I don't think there's any other Infamous games. I like the character from the first two Infamous. He was pretty good. I felt for him. And the situation and everything. Class! Oh my god! See, I gotta stream more often. All you guys, I miss all you guys. I haven't seen all of you in like forever. We got some like old people in here. We got some new people in here. I love the mix. I want to see more of this. I gotta stream more often. What am I doing? What am I doing? Subnautica? No, talk about it. What is it? What's it about? What are we doing in it? I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never actually played it. I will, I promise. I'll stream more. I have to.
Takes care of the camp and the barracks. My last target is the fort, which is also in Smuggler's Forest.
Yeah, no problem, Karen. I think I'm going to do a playlist where you guys can watch all my old streams. Just to make it easier for you guys. Oh yeah, when Diablo 4 comes out, there are so many games. This is the problem that I have. I want to like live stream and like upload like so many things all at once. It's like really hard. And the thing is, I want it to be all my gameplay. I don't want to give you guys, you know, like BS gameplay where it's like somebody else, you know? Who am I, Anita Scorsese? No. I'm going to come out with my own gameplay, and I want everybody to enjoy it. And yeah, Mix King, I do think we'll see AC go into the future, honestly. I do think that they will do something where it's in the present or in the future looking back. I honestly even toyed with the notion that maybe somewhere we'll play a game where we're actually in the future playing as Desmond, like Desmond's ancestor is playing as him, and understanding like what happened back then. Really? What system is this on, this Subnautica? Or is it on all consoles? Oh, I got you, class. I'm sorry. I started late. Oh, I definitely got to check that out then. I think that if they did something like that, if they did something like that on the History Channel, I think it would be kind of crazy. I always say honestly that because some people they use as a defense, they say I play Assassin's Creed, I don't want to see a present day. I play Assassin's Creed for the history. And it's not historically accurate. Some things are, but
Find a quiet way in.
Now that you say about the rights, I read somewhere that Assassin's Creed 2, the movie, was supposed to be in the works. Was it canceled? Wow, that didn't last long. That's too bad. I would have loved to see them redeem themselves with a better arc. I know, isn't that crazy? You could climb up a completely flat wall, but you can't climb up a freaking what do you call it? A tree that has stumps and crap coming out of it. I think that the Assassin's Creed movie was okay. I was a little upset because I thought it was going to be like Desmond's story, but they decided not to go with that. They decided to go with another character, which I was okay with that. I was like, whatever. But like once you like actually got into it, like some of the Anna's parts were cool, but like some of the other stuff was just crap. Yeah, that's why I would have loved to see a sequel redeem it. I think it's cool how like they incorporated parts of Origins into it. I thought that was great. Oh snap! I just killed myself by blowing myself up with my own axe. That sucked. Yeah, we were just talking about that, how like they won't do an Origin sequel. They should have. They totally should have. I would have loved to see that. I still want everybody to petition to get me into one of these games as like a mercenary. I would have loved it. Could you imagine you're playing like like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and like the mercenary coming after you is Darkstrider, the YouTube assassin? How crazy would that have been?
I should stay even if I don't want to fight.
Dude, I can't believe I blew myself up. Yeah, I can believe that. I was playing with fire there. Yeah, that was true. You know what, though? That's what worries me about these movies. It's like, when they made the Final Fantasy movie, it was nothing like the Final Fantasy video games, and that got me angry. And then, like, it was all kinds of stuff. Like, my uncle actually is a huge Final Fantasy fan, and he got into an argument with a good friend of his because he was like, what the hell was this? What the hell did I just watch? And all my uncle could say in defense was, but there's chocobos in it! Which there weren't any chocobos in the Final Fantasy movie, The Spirits Within, but, That would be awesome. Could you imagine that? You see Darkstrider come through and like little Strider's like following behind? That would be crazy. Little Strider like a baby Yoda. Like following me around. That would be sick. That would be super sick. What am I stuck on? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that would be cool. Well, that was like a big thing with back in like the 90s when they started making a bunch of those video games that were like based on franchises and everything. None of them, it was a U-Bowl. That guy was buying rights to every single video game and making them movies. And like he did not care because he made them. I think it was like in Germany they had like this it was like an insurance policy where like if the movie sucked, then you know like they would insure you, they would pay you like whatever. That would be awesome. 6 little strivers to Rampage. Yeah, a lot of them were terrible, honestly. And the thing is that they were purposely made terrible by this Yule Bowl guy because he wanted the insurance that he could collect. And now they're like, I think, yeah, I think that now that he messed up so much, they no longer offer that insurance. Yeah, all the losses on his movies were a tax write-off, and because I think he filmed them all in a specific area, and in filming them, I want to say like they were all filmed in Germany, and Germany had this like special thing where if the film sucked, they would insure it, and they would like give you basically like an insurance policy. So it was like, you know, he was burning houses down almost. What's happening? Wait, is this the last fort I have to kill? Yeah, he was doing some crap, man. That was messed up though. Like all those movie franchises, if they really, really went at it, he could have made some amazing movies. He just didn't care. He was concerned with getting his payday. That was it. Absolute crap, man. It's like what was I watching the other day? It was something in the darkness. I can't remember. And I remember it being such a good game. And he just turned it into a crap movie. Oh, that's right. The Witcher is out now. I gotta check it out. I haven't checked it out yet. I've been too focused on The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's my dude. Yeah, I gotta agree there. The first Silent Hill was decent. It was pretty close to like the games. Not exact, but it was close. The second one tried to be an adaptation of like the third, and it was kind of okay. I really wasn't into it though.
Mother said Lagos is hiding in Fort Samikon. Time to go pay him a little visit.
Baby Yoda's my dude. I seen the 4th episode of The Mandalorian, and he was like just walking around, like sipping tea and everything. He was all about it. The game or the series? Witcher 3. Yeah, we're gonna see like a million Baby Yodas and Mandalorians pushing them around. What didn't you like about the game? The game is usually regarded as like a complete classic. Were you disappointed? Talk about it. What disappointed you? All right, Ars. I'll see you in a bit. What story do you think is better than Odyssey and The Witcher 3 combined? You said you'll be back dark. I said I'll see you soon, Ars. Not that I'm looking for your arse. But that is your... Wait a minute, what? Are you trolling right now? Minecraft had a better story than The Witcher 3 and Odyssey combined? I was gonna say, like, Minecraft didn't even have, like, a real story. It had an ending. Which, by the way, no more Minecraft playing on this channel, I'm sorry. I can't play anything that's not rated T and up. Just so that Kappa doesn't shut the channel down. Yes, it is. Come forth! Come forth, my flamboyant horse! My black unicorn with the purple wings! Does anybody remember that Android unicorn game that Adult Swim Games had? Where it just kept playing the Journey song while you were, like, killing robots? Yeah, no family friendly, no cursing. I have to make some dry content. I have to talk some SJW stuff. I gotta talk maxi pads occasionally. Yeah, I've got the AC Odyssey dynamic thing.
One less cultist seems simple enough.
Lagos was a dear friend once. I should have been there.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. Kappa is just, I don't know what they're doing. They're being ridiculous.
The manga in public against my advice, and now you kill Lagos? If you were under my command, you wouldn't be anymore.
That's my thing, honestly. Like, DVDs, the television, YouTube is not a babysitter. Plus, if you are giving your child your phone so that you can go and smash your flavor of the week in the next room, that should constitute as permission granted for them to collect whatever.
I'm sure you will regain your house soon. With Lagos dead, arrangements must be made to ensure Sparta doesn't starve.
Arcadia is safe once more, and the bounty is lifted.
Thanks, Brian.
To travel without fear. Then let's continue our journey.
Anyway, everybody, that's all the time I've got here right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I loved having you all here. I'm going to try to do this a little more often. You know, it was great reconnecting with a bunch of you guys who've been here from the beginning. Definitely have to go. I got other things to do, unfortunately. I'll try to start it earlier for like my friends that are on the other side of the world who really need. Look at this, level 3088, 888. Anyway, that's all the time I have. Everybody, please like, subscribe, comment. Always on the channel, and as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Everybody, be good.